Hey everybody, it's me Tiyona. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm making this video real quick because I have something that I want to ask you. Alright, first of all, let me tell you, I have this little thing, this little card up in front of me, and it reads, act as though nothing is impossible. And then it also says, act as though it is impossible to fail. Okay? Now, of course y'all probably seen my little rock before. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. All that ties into what I want to ask you guys or talk to you about today real quick. Now, what I want to say is if you thought about anything that you've ever wanted to do, or if you ever had anything that you've tried and you didn't necessarily succeed at, what if you could go back to that thing and you could just sit there and you could say to yourself, I'm going to act as though nothing is impossible. I'm going to act as though it is impossible to fail. If you did that, instead of having any little bit of doubt in your mind, where do you think you would have been? Do you think you would have really accomplished that goal, or do you think you would have still had the same result? But guess what? It doesn't matter, because you can't go backwards. Now, this is what I want to ask you guys to do. What I want you to think about something that you always wanted to do. Then I want you to act as though, or think as though, it is impossible to fail. Okay? Because the thing is that whether you think you can and you can't, you're right. So I really want you guys to consider that for your next goal, for your next accomplishment, for your next challenge. I really want you to think about that and think about how or what it is that you want, or the things that you want to accomplish. What is that? You know, don't stop, y'all. You know, I've seen so many times where so many people always just tell themselves that, oh man, I can't do that. I ain't even gonna be able to do that. I ain't never been able, or I can't, or I tried before and it didn't happen, or I tried 5 times already and I didn't get the results that I want, or I've been doing this so long that I still haven't seen results. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Well, that's because you are having doubt in yourself. You're having doubt in your faith. You're having doubt in your work and your things that you're doing, your performance. All of that is doubt, and that stuff is, you got to get rid of it. You got to stop thinking that way in the first place, and then once you stop thinking that way, you'll be all right. I remember when I first started trying to lose my weight and I was fat as hell, and I was like, oh man, I'm working out. I'm like, oh, I can barely do this. This is so hard. I can't do this, or I can't push up. I can't do this. I can't do that. And then it dawned on me, maybe if I stop telling myself that I can't and just focus on doing it and getting it done, then I might just have some success here. So I stopped complaining. I stopped moaning and groaning. I stopped looking at everybody else's results and trying to compare them to mine. I stopped doing that. And the minute that I stopped doing that, is when I start to become more successful, more fit, less fat, more mentally stable, more financially. Everything changed for me because I changed the way I was thinking. So I want to ask you to tell me a couple of things that it is that you really want to succeed or have or accomplish in life. And then I want you to tell yourself that it is impossible for you to fail at that. There is just no way that you're not going to accomplish it. You may not accomplish it today or tomorrow, but if you keep going for it and you keep that thought in your head and you keep saying that's what you want, don't worry about how it's going to happen. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just keep thinking about it and keep knowing that that's what you want, and keep knowing that you're going to get it. And you're going to get it. I'm serious about that. I am so serious. Ever since I really started knowing that I was going to do something, or knowing I was going to be successful, or knowing I was going to accomplish, I really started to have things happen and change in my life. You know, I stopped worrying about the petty stuff. I stopped comparing my results. I stopped comparing my life. I stopped comparing my bank account. I stopped comparing my body and my thoughts. I stopped comparing that stuff with other people, because bottom line, their efforts aren't my efforts. My efforts aren't your efforts. Everybody's efforts are different, which is going to yield a different result. And everybody's path is not the same. So how can you expect to have the same life as someone else when that's not your path? That's not where you're supposed to go or supposed to be. So really think about what you want, and then really say to yourself that it's impossible. Okay? I also want y'all ladies to check out fitfatchicks.info, fitfatchicks.info, and check out the information there, and then you can do what you decide to do from that point. But that's just, you know, that's just something I want to put out there. It's on my computer screen looking at me, so I want to tell you that. But I definitely want you guys to know that no matter what you do, it's the way you think, and it's the things that you believe is possible. So whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So you need to change the way you're thinking, change your faith in yourself, change your ability to push out doubt, change your whole mindset, and a lot of things will change for you in the long run overall. But that's all I got to say, y'all. Y'all take care. Handle your business. Be yourself. Don't worry about everybody else and what they got to say, because I sure don't. And I'm telling you, that weight alone of not letting other people's junk sit on your shoulders, that weight alone is about 15-20 pounds of free weight that you can lose just by changing the way you think, you know. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm Tiyona. Real Truth Hurts. And I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourself. And have no doubt. You got it. Peace. I'm a fit